Okay, now that's out the way. Let's offend a bunch of people, okay? Now, in this, in a total 50, I have 10 cards that has question marks. Now, that's for, like, random things. But I do have, like, some um, specific for a few of them. Um, I will be offending um, people direct, and some you would be happy about, some you may not be, but who cares, okay? I don't care. This is my opinions, and my opinions only, okay? So let's get started. Aha. The first card is a question mark. Now, don't worry, I'm not gonna start out like strong with it. So, um, let's talk about Bill Gates. Okay. Now with Bill Gates, do you know how he even started Microsoft? He's, the way he started it, that his whole com- um, setup is based on Apple. You see, he was best friends with Steve Jobs, and in Steve Jobs, in his garage, he built a prototype of the first Apple's computer. Um, if you don't know what the first Apple computer looked like, look it up on Yahoo or Google or a search engine under the first Apple computer. What he did was he tricked Steve Jobs, and he asked him if he can borrow it. So nice as Steve Jobs was, he allowed Bill Gates to borrow it. However, guess what? Bill Gates studied it, and he came up with his own prototype, and he called it Microsoft. It wasn't Windows then; it was just DOS back then. Before the Microsoft part with colors and stuff, it was just text. So if you want, so that's where the um, it first came from, and based on the design of um, the first Microsoft, first Windows like computers and stuff. Okay, that's out the way. Now for the next card, Super Mario Maker. Now, now if you have a Nintendo Switch, usually, um, I don't know if it's on any other like Nintendo console, but I do know, I have seen like a gameplay from Dashi. He plays Super Mario Maker. What it is that you create your own Mario levels with the bosses and stuff, and it's pretty good. And he like it when people send him like hard levels. There's many of them that he, after a certain amount of time, he gives up on, and certain ones that he, you know, just don't want to give up on, and you know, want to keep trying. Now, with that, you'll um, we have seen that some people like made it through a long course, like a minute or something, and it's no way. You know, usually they cheated some way somehow by creating like a invincible door or something, or a teleport, and then they wait a certain amount of time, and then they cross over. So, and they're coming out with Super Mario Maker 2. That she did do a live stream of it, of them showing, it's like, I believe it was like 20 minutes of like gameplay of things they can do. They're seeing some new bosses and more and better interaction. It looked pretty cool. Now, I never played Super Mario Maker. I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but I have played like several like in those Mario's and Super Mario franchise like Super Mario, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario 2, 3, even when Nintendo 3D came out with Super Mario World. You know, that was kind of cool. Even Mario Galaxy. But I never actually played the Super Mario Maker. It seems pretty cool though. And now what Dashi says tells him that um, you make them levels. Um, he says tweet them to him. I always thought he said swing them, but I still say swing them to me. Then he say I play them. Dee Dee raged the woo woo out. He raged the woo woo out. Don't worry, I'm not cussing in this video at all, okay? Don't worry. Lately he's been doing like an hour something long streams, live streams with GTA San Andreas. That was before GTA 5. With GTA 5 he just messes around a lot and everything, but you know, San Andreas, he been like really doing it. He has, I believe, 200 something thousand now from like different missions and stuff. So he did one actually today. And okay, now to the next card. Oh my gosh, here's where I get personal, real personal. Let's talk about Donald Trump now. I'm not gonna go like all off like, you know, like so long, because I'm saving all of that for a totally different video, okay? You know, and for some other people too. Now, Donald Trump, we all know by now that not only he cheated, but he accepted hacked information from Hillary Clinton's campaign. Now, there was a slogan that one of his campaign people that he hired would lock her up. Well, guess what? Now, I'm not going to talk about him. This is just about Trump right now. But, you know, I'm not going to talk about like the party, you know, the Republican Party yet, because, you know, that's going to be for included in a different video, okay? But anyways, we do know that now with Hillary, she did nothing wrong. She do regret using she does regret using a public domain for like government business, but they investigated and everything, and they found there was no secrets let out or anything like that. So she was cool, but he still want to try to act like, try to say crooked Hillary. Guess what? Crooked Trump. Okay, how about this cheating Trump? Other things too, you know. We finally got his other taxes filing, but not really filing, because we're still looking for his current ones. We're looking for at least last like 5 years. You know, what did he got to hide, you know, with that? That because he know he ain't been paid his taxes over 20 years. He knows that too. You know, we all know that Russia done hacked. Okay, there was 13 Russian that was arrested, okay, for the hacking, okay. It was 2 drives. It's 2016 election one. It was, and I guarantee you, one of them was toward the Democrats' part side, and the second one was for the Republicans. However, when they saw that Trump's numbers was really low, that's when they hacked into it and changed our votes. Now, what Hillary should have did, she should have used her one free recount, and they would have caught that, but she didn't. I know I would have did. That's all for Trump for now, okay? Next one is YouTubers that blast their intro music and talk way too low during their videos. Now, I have a problem with this, okay? I do have a problem with YouTubers blasting their intros like so loud, okay, that I have to turn my volume down to a certain level so it don't be so loud. Second of all, and then they want to talk so low, then I have to um, crank it back up so I can hear them. Then when their video done, their outro blasting too. That's something I have a problem with YouTubers YouTube creators. Listen to me. Listen to me. Every single one of you that blasts your freaking intros, turn it down. Okay? It's too loud. Especially if you talk low. It's frustrating and it's very annoying. Now I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's a whole lot of people, okay? At least all or most people that watches your videos, and this is like at least over a dozen, okay? At least like 12, 13 YouTubers. I have experience with this. So do me a favor and yourself and other YouTubers a favor. Lower the volume of your intros and outros and talk a little louder, okay? That's what I'm saying, okay? That's some advice to you. Okay. Whew. Next card, YouTube clickbaiters. Oh yes. Continue with YouTube creators. Now, this is about the clickbaiters. There are several clickbaiters I have encountered and no longer subscribing to. Now, I did say in this video I will be offending people extremely, and I will be naming names, okay? One with Sanando, okay? Now, that's one of the reasons why I unsubscribed to him is because he has fake videos and stuff. For instance, like one of them is one of them is fake giveaways. He does a bunch of like these gift cards and eBay and Amazon cards and stuff on his bed that obviously he stole from different stores to act like and pretend that he's doing a giveaway, but he never announces when. Second thing, and he just submitted this last year, matter of fact, at the end, I believe it was like New Year's Eve or yeah, I think it was like New Year's Eve or a day before that, amending that with the whole phone call thing with Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive. That's who'd create like GTA series. However, not only that he make fake calls acting like that trying to get GTA 6 early, but he writes a fake letter. Not only that, saying that about it. Another thing he does too is that he created this fake GTA 6 disc that wasn't even a Blu-ray. It was a DVD. When I first saw the package, I knew it was fake. I knew it was phony. Why? Because it was way over a package, and how it was packaged. One thing it was that it was a box he had that was not only way over taped, but so many areas of it has been marked. So I know that was a box from something he got way long before. Next, he pulls it out. It's all this newspaper. Now, companies don't put newspaper, okay, in a box. They may put like styrofoam or something, but they're not going to put newspaper. Another thing too, it was a package. A same thing along with the box. It was um, obviously already a package he already received that was so um, marked with a marker so much, and he has so many fake reactions too. This is a Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive is a professional company. They're not gonna um, wait a minute. Let's get to the package. Then he opened it with a fake smile like ooh, he like so excited and stuff, and then he pulls out, and I can even tell from the thing it's fake because I recognize some of the pictures from some of the other GTA games I have played before. And then he opens it. That's another thing too. Usually something new like that will be freshly like packaged. You know how the plastic was not on it at all. It was bare. So when he took it out, it was this dog thing. Just like, oh well. So he put in his PS4, and guess what? It was like a dog show thing. So he probably got that from the dollar store or 99-cent store or something, and just pretended. And guess what? Then he's gonna get all mad when it wasn't it. Now he claimed like, oh, the beta um, version. There is no beta version. Rockstar has already confirmed that there is no beta to any of their GTA games or games at all. So how I know that it's fake? Another way too is that there's other people too that's trying to act like also doing like fake giveaways too, like um, Sweet Jimmy. He does it and everything too. North Point, and even Robbie Rams. Now both of them, they live in the UK, which though them also unsubscribed to. Another YouTuber I unsubscribed to, her name is Joy. Oh, she definitely could be, and she's acting like that. She's a teacher, and she using like this class to um, blog. Now, she had a group of kids that she had, you know, repeating her channel, along with another like person too, plugging her channel over and over, and everything. And in the last one, she claims like the kids that was helping her decorate the tree was from her class, which I don't believe. I believe there was some neighborhood kids or something, that she borrowed or something like that. I don't know, but what parent would actually allow that? So another thing too, I know because Rockstar hasn't even announced it yet. When GTX is coming out, it's still in development. They're still working on it. There's, cause see, and Fernando even act like, and there was like some trailers. It's no trailers of GTA 6. Anyone want to tell you that there's trailers? It's not. Hasn't been announced yet. Okay. Now they now Rockstar do claim that the game is will come out and on schedule. It's been 6 years since we got a new GTA game. So that's enough on that one. The next one is Coke or Pepsi. This is going to be an easy, quick one. Okay, which beverage do you prefer? Coke or Pepsi? Now for me, I choose Coke, and the reason is because, I used to really like Pepsi because my auntie drank Pepsi when she got orders a cocktail like from the bowling and stuff. But I recently, since I believe it was like last year, tried Coke and I really liked it. So comment below, okay, if you like which one, Coke or Pepsi, okay? So he told you that was going to be a quick one. The next one is blacks and black inventors. Next, this one is black inventors. Now, as you know, there's hundreds of different inventors, and you know, do you know there's hundreds of black inventors. This is what it's about. Now, there's other like different nationalities of inventors too. However, you know, majority of black inventors never got um, their props, their credit. For instance, with say like, do you know the filament in a light bulb that we turn on our lights every single night? Sure, um, Albert Einstein created the light bulb, but the wire he was using in it was overheating and breaking the bulb. There was a black inventor. I forgot his name, but he invented the filament. But yet, Einstein took the credit. So a lot of people thinks that he, invented that. They didn't know what it was called even. Anyways, moving on. Um, you know, there's other inventions like that we can't live without. Do you like your cell phone? That's black invented too. Do you like how you can control the thermostat? Think a black inventor. Hey golfers, do you like how you can better hit your golf ball with the golf tee? Like I said, that's black invented. Let's we'll do one more. Okay, this is just an example. Um, let's see. The we talked about the thermostat with the heat and AC and stuff. Um, do you like you don't have to use the giant scissors anymore to cut grass and stuff? Guess what? The first lawnmower was invented by a black person, as well as a bunch of other things. I'll talk about so many more in another video, okay? Okay, moving along with the next card. Food and soda has changed. Now, I don't know if your grandparents have told you this, but have you heard the phrase that, or someone told you, mainly a grandparent, that food and soda is not what they used to be. They changed. Well, my grandma used to tell me that so many times, and just I think like last year or year before that, I finally realized what she meant by that. Food and soda has changed. Started with the Hawaiian Punch. It's when it said ruby red, it was really like really juicy. It was really good. But now, they're dripping us on it. That was one of my favorite drinks, Hawaiian Punch. And even with food, they're doing something to food. So so that's mine on it. Next, another question mark we have. Um, how about Brett Kovovich? Now, if you don't know Brett Kovovich, he was Trump's. He's a Republican. He was Trump's pick for the um, Supreme Judge. There was one Supreme Judge that I think they passed or something, or I know they retired, and he was chosen. Now there was a whole like mess. You know, he was summoned um, um, for it and everything, and this was when like before the election that all this mess now. You know, I'm not gonna tell you like everything about him in this one. I'm saving that for another video, but he's a bad person, and Trump thought that if he put him in a place that he could um, narrow it down. Now the rest of the members of the um, Supreme Court didn't want him. They didn't like him. Um, so please bear with me, okay? I know it seems like this seems a bit lame, but remember this is my very first unpopular opinions, okay? Um, so um, he's a rapist, okay? Just like Trump is a pedophile and a rapist. There was even two females and other females in letters that wrote, and some of his frat buddies that said that it was that they would invite underage girls because one of their buddies, college buddies, had parents like owned this this clubhouse thing, like golf and stuff, and they would like have like parties and stuff and have train rapes with underage girls, and so and since the Republicans still control the Senate and the House, of course the vote's gonna still get through. But there's nothing you can do to help Trump now. So that's just some of the things, okay? Next up is, let's see, next card. I have them in cards because I'm not going to try to memorize all of these, okay? Now I'll tell you why in another video, okay, of why memes. Now, since last year, memes have become popular. One meme that's popular is it was a music video that I watched last year with Kanye West and Little Pump. The song was called "I Love It." Now, a lot of people liked it. They had like this Roblox thing going on. Here's like was the setting where it was kind of like a museum hallway setting, and on like both sides was like these kind of like naked little like female statues and stuff with lights, and I believe it was um, Andale Givens. She played the tall woman. There was like short. There was just short, looking up to it. That's why they was looking up. And there was like a lot of people reactions, and the memes is like even people in different countries. You know, there's a Walmart like employee that dressed like a Roblox and did one. There's a bunch of other people too, as well as other different type of memes. Next card, video games systems. Now for the past, I say, 40 something years, almost 50 years, there has been so many different video games. There's Xboxes, Nintendos, there's Game Boys, there's PlayStations, there's GameCubes, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, Sega CDs, there's PSPs, PS4s, there's and soon PS5 is coming out soon. Just different game systems. The current game systems is PS Vitas, PSPs, there's Game Boy 3DOs. Um, there's um, PS3s and PS4s. I think I already said that. Um, there's Nintendo Wii's. There's um, Nintendo Switch, which it's kind of like a giant um, tablet. It's like a giant kind of tablet, kind of like this. And on the side of them, they have kind of like two controllers that you can use and stuff. The screen is pretty big, you know. It's not cheap though. It's pretty big. Comment below, okay? Which system do you prefer? Which system do you have? I know I have a PS3, which I'm working on trying to get a PS4, and I do have a PSP and a PS Vita. Next one is the LGBTQ community. Now, in one of my videos, I have did a video on that I'm transgender. I am transgender, so I am part of the LGBTQ community, and um, there's more and more people becoming, you know. It's not just like transgender, but lesbian, gay, bisexual, queer, and there's others too. That's why there's plus, because there's now this doesn't define our sexuality, but our gender. And this just leaves like other videos for me to do for you too. I can explaining like when my mom learned that I was transgender, and when I was in therapy with the intake, you know, what she said and thought. You know, I get it now. I used to think, oh, it's something wrong, and it's nothing wrong. Okay, let me explain to you what transgender is like. You was born one sex, like I was born male, but you know, I feel more like a female inside. You know, I'll explain so much more to it to you in a later on another video. Meanwhile, go check out after this video on my transgender video. Okay, you'll get so much from it. All right. Next card is high price movie theaters. Oh heck yeah! Oh heck yeah! Now, the last time I went to a Rico theater was, oh my goodness, almost $9 just for a matinee ticket. If it's $9 or something just for a matinee, then it must be 11 or almost $12 just for a non-matinee. And then what's worse, you get to the concession stand, and guess what? The popcorn and drinks and stuff gonna cost just as much as your movie ticket. So you're gonna be paying at least about $30 by the time they get through with taxes and stuff. Okay, and they went up too and change. You know, something that used to cost a few dollars lesser now costing so much more money now. It's like $1, $2 something more. Are you serious? Even with the kids' real meal, she would get a little bigger drink, you know, a little more popcorn. But guess what? Still don't charge $2 and something more for it. Okay, it's not a whole bunch. Okay, like man, it's ridiculous. You know, so movie theaters. If you want people to be able to afford the concession stand stuff, don't be so high on your tickets, okay? And don't be making just specials, just for kids, okay? Because it's not the kids that's paying, it's the parents, okay? It's the adults. So like in the summers when you have the kids passes and stuff, make it a family, okay? Like, man, shoot. This is why people sneaks food in. You know how many times I snuck food and beverages in? So many times, because I couldn't afford the concession stand stuff, especially what they're charging. You shouldn't be charging almost like $6 just for some red vines you can get at Target for like $1.30 something, or Walmart for like $1.50. Okay, I didn't want to pay $5 for the same type of um, pack of red vines last summer and during the state fair. Okay, just because there was different flavors. You know what I did when I left? I went to this gas station across from the mall, and I brought 2 packs, and it cost a little more than $5, but I got 2 packs. Sure, it wasn't no grape or orange or something like that. That's what like these $2.50 what they're charging for because it's flavored. And I know it too. Okay, next one is best ice cream and rainbow. Best ice cream. Now the best ice cream is that my favorite is rainbow sherbet. I like orange sherbet too. Those are my 2 favorite ice creams. Now, although I love like pecan, I love pecan pie. That's my favorite pie. You know, but the worst ice cream I have ever tasted was buttered pecan. Now, you could hate it if you want to, or want to get mad, or like be like, no, what are you talking about? You know what you're talking about. Pe- Butter pecan is good. Well, I say it's the worst ice cream ever. Even cookie dough is better tasting than that. Okay, and that is that. Next card is question. Let's see, what should we do on this one? Now this is our third question. This is actually 7 question marks in this one. Let's see. Um, How about let's get personal again. I want to get personal with someone else again. How about um, let's see, right? Okay, right. We did Bill Gates already. We did Trump. We did Brett. Let's see. Let's do. Now. Let's do. Um, about jails and prisons. Okay. Now. Um, do you know? And I live in California. Do you know there's more jails and prisons than schools and community centers? And there are so many people that didn't really commit the crime, or that's being arrested and stuff. And it's ridiculous. Why are we building more and more jails and prisons for? It's already just because it's over packed. Well, look at their cases and see that. How about all the non-violent ones? Give them probation and say, don't do it again. Or something like that. A fine or something, or whatever. But if a weapon wasn't, included, or they didn't break into anyone's home, they didn't rob anybody, or a store, a bank, or something like that. Um, they didn't hit and run. Because if you do, like if you hit someone, you're supposed to stop. But if you hit and run, you get caught. Guess what? you're going to jail automatic. Now, so now, so we shouldn't be building so many jails and prisons at all like this. To get some slack, we shouldn't be arresting people because they're jaywalking. So what? So freaking what? Okay. You know, like wow, goodness. So we need to stop that. Okay, stop wasting money on building jails and prisons. All right. On the next one, I will explain how the process of the booking and how jails and prisons operate. Okay. Next card is the truth the truth about Bill Gates and Microsoft. You know what? no, I forgot that I, already had one personally for him. For this one, I already did this one in one of the question marks. So we're going to put this one here. We'll count it still. Next one is a question mark. Okay, I said in the last one that before the Bill Gates one that I was going to talk about in the next question mark that about how jails and prisons operate and the process in the booking. Now, guess what? Another question mark. Now, so like if you get arrested, then what you do, you be reading your rights. That's called Miranda rights. And now there's a way to get off if you're not read your Miranda rights. Don't remind them because when you go see that judge, guess what? They're going to ask you, how do you understand your Miranda rights? And because you wasn't read them, all you got to do to leave scot-free is to tell the judge you don't, and they'll ask you, what don't you understand? Then you tell them that you was never read your Miranda rights. And then somebody's going to get in trouble because now they can't hold you. And even if they have evidence, then they can't charge you because you never was read your rights. So now everything got to be dropped, and you can't even and release you. They can't charge you at anything anymore. now, then they'll handcuff you, put in a squad car. Now, if you're like not acting right, then they'll call in and let them know that you're not acting right, and there'll be some officers. You'll go through like this, kind of like side entrance or something like that. Back. What it is, it's a like a garage door, kind of like a little parking lot, and they'll have this 4-inch chair. Now you don't want to go in the chair, but they'll give you one opportunity to act right. You act right, you don't go in the chair. If you choose to not to act right, you're going in a chair, and they're rolling you into this room. And it's usually around 30 minutes or like an hour. And believe me, your hands and feet gonna go to sleep and get numb. It's not gonna be comfortable. It's gonna be uncomfortable. Then they're gonna check on you, see if you're gonna act right. If you do, then you can start the process. Now you act right, then they'll along with the arresting officer, they'll take you through the one door, which there's another door in front. They'll ask you, do you have anything illegal or anything that's you're not supposed to have, like a weapon. If you have like like a pistol sharpener even, or a knife, or a fingernail clipper, something that can be sharp, then something that the officer might have overlooked or because they haven't checked you yet. Tell them, okay, if you do, because they'll tell you once you go through that door, you will have already introduced it, and then there'll be an extra charge. Next, what they'll do is that they'll ask you some questions. They'll have you give you some instructions. They're going to handcuff you. Then once you put your hand on the table, and right there, one behind you, they'll tell you that's the officer with a taser. He will tase you if you make any sudden moves. What they do, they'll pat you down, and all jewelry and earrings have to come out, even piercings like nose rings, tongue piercings. On one female, she had a navel piercing, but it was like really stuck in there, and they had to like cut it off, and she was screaming and crying because it was really hurting, but it had to come out. That was the rules, because it can be because something like that can be used as a weapon, like rings, necklaces, earrings comes out, hair braids, tossums, all that. And all your um, um, they'll ask you some questions and all that, and then they'll take the handcuffs off, give them back to the officer, and and that's just some of the process. It's a long process, and I'll tell you about all of it some other time. Okay, I don't want to take too long. The next one is another question mark. Wow. Okay. How about TV shows? Now, TV, you know, TV networks, they have been running out of ideas. Even like with the Disney Channel, many of the shows they're showing is reruns, or they showing like the same like show, just different episode, back to back. They do have a few new shows like Just Roll With It, which it's on right now. I haven't got to see it fully really, but really like little previews and stuff. It's a show where that the audience get to pick like what happens when this horn goes off while acting. Even like with movies, have you noticed even like with Netflix, they used to have like a lot of really good stuff, but now they went down so much that they have the each selection of different categories just repeating now. I have noticed that, and I haven't really counted like just how many before it loops go back, but it does that. So yeah. Next card is technology. Oh yes, one of my favorite things. Technology. Technology has brought in us, so far, in our society. For instance, you know, just for example, with memory, when first like computers came out, with the memory of stuff was like these floppy disk that was big, along with the floppy drives. Then they came out with 3/4 drives, which was a little bit smaller but harder case. Then they came out with how about no, and both of them didn't hold that much really. Then they came out with zip drives, which was a harder case and more memory. That's when gigabytes was introduced to us, and stuff. Just gigabytes. It was like 5, 10 gigabytes and stuff, but it required a specific drive now. Then we started using like CDs to copy, and then now USBs and memory cards and chips. So that's just how far technology has came. Even with cell phones, like you couldn't even like save numbers or anything. You had to have the number with you or memorize the number Now you don't have to do that no more. Because now you just put in, now there's the internet, there's apps, there's calendar, there's stopwatches, there's, all kinds of stuff. There's the internet, there's, you know, games and stuff, there's cameras, you can record videos and take pictures, you can edit videos and stuff, and there's, you know, even go on social media and stuff too. But this is how far technology has come. Just a little example, okay? The next card is memory and storage. Now, with this one, I already talked about memory and storage, so we'll count that one too, okay? Our next card is another question marks. Now, let's talk about cartoons. Now, when I was younger, I loved cartoons. I don't care what kind of cartoon it was. It could be an anime, it could have been Betty Boop, it could have been Strawberry Shortcake, it could have been My Little Ponies, whatever. He-Man, She-Ra, it could have been a cartoon on Sesame Street, it could have been, let's see, a cartoon on Nick Jr. even, like the Noozles and stuff, things like that, I didn't care if it was in another language. I couldn't understand. It was a cartoon to me. A cartoon was a cartoon. I'm not into like cartoons like I used to be, but there's like some cartoons I like Digimon, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I have over like 2,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I have like several like 7, 8 different starter decks and stuff. I have, that I collected. I used to participate in tournaments. I'm trying to get back into that. I love that. I enjoy that and all that. It's really cool. Sorry this video is so long, but it's just that, this is just the first 25. I have a lot to say. Next one is U.S. Government Area 51, the most kept secret and protected government facility. Now, which it is located in the Nevada desert, like what it looks like out of nowhere. Now, here's what would happen. There's a mile from the entrance. Actually 2 miles. There's a camera that's being monitored, and no, actually, I think it's 1 mile from the entrance. They actually will send somebody to let you know that, not even let you know, but some tough guys, with shotguns. There's actually signs that says, "Do not enter." They actually do have a line. There's actually a line that says, "Do not cross." Now, remember, keep in mind, this is 1 mile from the gate itself. This is not even the entrance. This is 1 mile. So obviously, they're hiding some things up in there. That's suspicious. That is really suspicious. And I'm not surprised, like, where, like, all these high-tech weapons they're creating or that they're getting from there are basing on. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a alien body in a spaceship and weapons and stuff and doing experiments, okay? They do. And I do know where, like, the second black box that they found 9/11, and I'll explain to you in another video too who's really responsible for 9/11. Okay? It's not who you think or who they want you to think. I have done some hardcore digging up, and I learned the truth about it, and then I know what really happened. And I know who could have prevented it. Okay? Next card. We have 3 more cards left. So, and it's paper calendars. Now, with paper calendars, why do we need paper calendars anymore? Guess what? There's a calendar on our tablets, on our cell phones, okay? You know, I got one on my cell phone, okay? I got a PS Vita here. I have a clock, I have a calendar, I have time. I got, what else I have? I have the internet and stuff. It has even have 2 cameras, okay? One camera in the front is on this side, and then the back is right here. That's where the 2 cameras. And back here, this is the um, motion pad part, and the screen is touchscreen too. But yeah, why are they still selling them for? I guess some people would like to have to still mark on the calendar. But we can set from our tablets and cell phones events and stuff. Now, I will admit I do have a paper calendar, in my room. I guess they like the pictures and the designs. From the ones I have, I like it. The next one is Bluetooth. Now, with Bluetooth, I really got to really love Bluetooth. I have a Bluetooth fidget spinner that lights up. I have a Bluetooth speaker that lights up, and that also got a Bluetooth headset. That's really got a Bluetooth keyboard for my tablet. It started out with Bluetooth like earpiece, and then it got so popular that it just blew up. Just all this. There's even Bluetooth like bigger speakers too, I have seen. And it's like, wow, it's just there's so many. Even cars is becoming more and more Bluetooth compatible. You can connect your cell phone, music and stuff by Bluetooth and everything, and other speakers. It's just amazing. It's like, wow. That's how far Bluetooths have come. Finally we get down to the last card 25, and it's a question mark. Of course it's a question mark. Okay, last and final card is about, let's see, social media. There's a lot of different social medias out there. There's still MySpace. It's just more of an artist music one now. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Twitter, Snapchat, there's let's see what else. There's a bunch of other stuff too. I believe it's called it's called WhatsApp. But what do we need so many social medias for? Now YouTube, it's not a social media. What it is, it's entertainment. It's creators like myself entertaining you, the YouTubers. Now, I am a YouTuber too. I do watch other people's videos, and I will be collabing soon, probably within the next week or so. We'll be doing Gary's Mod. I finally was able to purchase it from Steam. It was only like $9.99. It's pretty cool. It's one of those sandbox games. It's no missions or any type of specific goals, and there's tons of mods you can use. So that's, I see my friend Katie, also known as Gaming Chick, um, a few gameplays, and it looks pretty good. It looks, pretty fun. That's why I purchased it. But the mods are free that you like, and um, but yeah, there's so much social media now, a lot of social media. Now, entertainment, like YouTube, that's entertainment, um, and as well as um, Periscope, that's a live stream. Now YouTube has live stream too, but I did a live stream YouTube once before. It was like 5 minutes, and one of the things they don't allow you to actually save to your computer. It does like post, but it's not on your files on your computer, at all. That's what I don't like about it. But I do have OBS. That's another stream. I did purchase that from eBay. It was only like a few bucks, I think like $3 or something. It was download. I also got a pretty good software too, the editing software. It's called Sony Vegas Sony, or Sony Vegas, something like that. But it's a editing thing. Also, it's like less than $5. Download to eBay. It's pretty good. It has a lot of really great stuff. So so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching. Please, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I know I should have said this at the beginning. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. I truly appreciate it. And like this video and other videos that you watch, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you know when I'm uploaded a new video. Comment below. I don't care what you comment, just comment something, okay? And this is Princess Tatiana. Goodbye for now.